but via the Romance languages also became... Hello? Via the Romance languages also became... there we go. Shitan... no wait, originally from Indo-European it's skit, which then developed into shit, shitan. The original word skit meaning to separate one thing from another, which in their Roman forms began to mean to separate out into categories, to separate one thing from another in a more conceptual sense. Which then, of course, became science, which is the art of classification and creating knowledge by understanding fields.
Access granted.
Germans settled us, so Norsemen hardened us, and the French civilized us. Nice. Nice, Uthor. I like that expression. Much like the joke that's made about food, where they say that the French live to eat and the Dutch eat to live. Just got a maintenance call, some faulty laser grids. Everything checked out on the hardware end. Someone missed a decimal or two in the pulse modulation timers. Code for the admin cable duct access. Thank you. Just a few select words, Sir Koala. Oh, I've already read this one. Let's quick save that baby. But there's some interesting things that are different there, like how the word control, how that's used. Because in Dutch, for example, originally,
Access granted.
control means to check something, whereas in English, control means to control, to have power over. And that origin is also in the Norman word, where control comes from the administrative practice of keeping two scrolls to note something down, an original and a secondary scroll. And if you wanted to check what was in the original scroll, you could check the copy, the counter scroll, the contre-relais. So the counter scroll. Contre-relais becomes control. And interesting enough, depending on where you go, so in the Dutch language, for example, control always meant to check against something else, to oversee. Whereas in English, the people who made the scrolls were also the people who ended up having the power over it, because you're the one who makes the minutes, you're the one who writes down the agreement, you have power. So it became control as in the sense of power. And interesting enough, in Dutch, where it just meant to check, because now of computers and the influence of that word, the meaning of control in Dutch has shifted towards control. I love that stuff. Pizza oven? Wait, what? Cross out where it says machine gun right in pizza? You can requisition a pizza oven? Be my investigation situation concerning the presence of unauthorized material. See the abundance of such materials. A black market. There's no evidence of a black market? Ha! Oh, sorry, look at this. Sergeant Ignatius P. Freely. I. P. Freely. Really? Implementation of mesh schedule. A post office problem. Isaac Pap? IPAP? I love those little humanizing bits of information though. The whole like, look, people, pick up your post, okay? It's piling up here. Well, hello. Weapons cabinets. Don't mind if I do. To challenge yourself by giving a lecture while playing the game? Nah, that's being a sound snobby self. Hey, that's what you come over here for. The snobbiness. Americans eat to die. Harsh. But true. What data storage device? Why do I have that? Alan Tyler, so that is my fake info. Rewritable data storage device, OCM Pangaea, contains holographically encoded information. Huh. Well, what do you know? Let's save up and hack. Corn. Germans settled us in northern, and the Dutch modernized us. Hi-oh! Spanish funded us. Yep. And then the Greek took it all. No, just kidding. EU problems, though.
Access granted.
Corporal Korn. There's been a situation about the Hai Zheng Zhui. Hai Zhen Zhu, probably. The books up at the board ship before we approach. So then she'll be boarding as well. Transfer the prisoner once we are docked. Special ops, access for detention camp, okay. Do not want any incidents. Wow, I swear if anyone steps out of line, I will let Burke do what he will. Ugh. Bored. What you gonna do? Curtain's gonna pull here. Don't know what the brass was thinking when they posted it here, but they weren't doing any favors. Also, here's how busy I am. ASCII art? That's how busy you are? ASCII art of what? What is that supposed to be? I don't even know what this is supposed to look like. Let's see. This is the post and the church. And Hawaiian word for computer is lightning brain. Nice. That is a cool name. I believe I've also told you about my favorite word in Welsh. The Welsh word for microwave, I kid you not, apparently is poppity-ping. The reason the Welsh word for microwave is poppity-ping is because that's the thing you put popcorn in. And then it goes poppity, and when it's done, it goes ping. So you call it a poppity-ping. I can't confirm anything, basically, but a friend of mine in Wales has explained this to me. And you know what? If he was trolling me, then I am happy to remain completely oblivious to the fact.
Biometric data assembled.
It's the bell tower logo. Oh, thank you, though.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
You know what I'm going to do, actually? I suddenly realized I have 3 praxis. Might as well... it's 2, though. I was just thinking I might as well get some armor. But 2? Oh, that's expensive.
You've been detained for conspiring to commit a terrorist act. After processing, you will undergo a preliminary medical examination. At that point, I'm sure you will have the opportunity to raise your concerns.
Hi there, lady. Uh-oh. That's not good news. They are coming for me. Let's use that. Grab the combat rifle. This is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. This is a very bad idea. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, full frontal assault is not a good idea. The word for sulfur in Hawaiian means lavadong. Nice. In case you want shatter illusions, lethal takedowns make noise, by the way. Ah, that explains something. Thank you, Thor. You know what? You know what? How about we just move on over? Sorry, lady.
Let me out of here!
Silent takedown it is. There we have a holographic projection thingy. Need access to tower computer. Blind eye. Oh yeah, okay. Kinda want that rifle. Let's just use one of those, see if that gives us space exactly for one of those. Here's what I want to do. If I can hack into this baby and then activate guns, then that is going to be wonderful. Chances of that happening though are slim.
Access denied.
That was a quick loss. Let's try that again. But yeah, that's good to know that lethal takedowns make noise. Because I was operating under the assumption that they did not. Let's see if we can find a password in here to the other PC. You know, I'm suddenly realizing this doesn't matter. What I'm doing here, I'm not going to be getting the XP on my on the other thing anyway.
Access granted.
It's not going to go to my, you know, usual main game account. Already issued warning about these certain cells for entertainment purposes. Ugh. These love shacks will be cleaned up and ready for the next inspection. Disgusting. Certain liberties are being taken with the unprivileged belligerents in our care, notably the female detainees. Detention blocks are not a joy division. That is disgusting. And they're talking about cracks and so on. Okay, good. Let's just skimming through that quickly. Let's see if we can do this again. See if there's any way for us to hack into this. I'm willing to bet that if we manage to kill those guys, that we could have gone through with it. Let's see if I can... Oh god, no.
Access denied.
Okay, these things are quick. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and get a nuke. Just nuke the nodes until I get to where I need to be. See if we can get there quickly like that. The way I pronounced poppity bing reminds you of the way some people make fun of the Indian accent. I've heard of the Indian comedian Russell Peters. I've heard of him, yeah. Have not really seen much of his stuff though. hold on. Is that... Well, let's just do this then.
Access
That
granted.
still leaves me with 4 nukes. Amazing. That was easier than I thought. Yes, robots. Robots to enemies, please.
Keitner, Jensen, I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Nothing I couldn't get rid of.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
Okay, that was oddly easy. I'm supposed to go up? Ah, right, to there. So means I need to go through that. But it need to be on this route, so I'd need to go down and then up those stairs, then around and then up those stairs. Okay. Sure. Now when you learn new language, people are using really long words you have no idea what they mean, like Sansichlichkeitsstetsherfunktionene. Hello, sneaky. Sinnlichkeitsstetsherfunktionene. You can decipher that if you snip it up into the parts. Not quite sure I'd recognize all of the parts, but some of them. Ah, hello. I need to go out in that direction, I believe, but that might be interesting to see. Let's see if we can sneak across this area safely. God, they're the scumbags. I was waiting to set your stream as offline, but it wasn't. Hey, that's weird. Does anybody else have that? Oh, nice. I hacked those bots anyway. Means probability density functions in Norway. Well, functionene seems to be a plural of function. Density. Your favorite is... Whoa. No time for your favorites. No time for your favorites.
Access granted.
There we go. Flockenau Cinehilipilification. That sounds interesting. The offline graphic was up and everything. Oh, that's weird. Water Knight. Don't think I've had any problems or any dropped frames either. It's curious. Hello.
Why am I being held here? Where are we?
Origin of species. That is...
This is a travesty of
Whew. Cyber boost energy bar. No! Blast it. Far be it from me to not do this little... There's a shaft behind there. There's a vent shaft. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Move, throw heavy objects. Let's do that. What? There isn't. Ah! Tricked me. That reminds me, Waterite, I do need to update the offline images. It's the action or habit of estimating something as worthless. Really? Flucky now sinihilipilification? How do you pronounce that exactly?
Please, don't send me to the doctor!
Refreshed and everything was fine. No idea what was up with it. Huh.
You'll pay for this!
Hello? Those things on there, do you see that? Thank you for letting me know, Waternight. That's strange. Security checkpoint to the interrogation wing. Well, well, well. Love how English the word for someone who has a phobia of long words is hippopotamo monstro sesquipedaliaphobia. I missed something there. Sesquipedaliophobia. Yeah, but that's sort of qualified. It's kind of a fake word.
Security scan.
As in, it's a real word, but it's a joke word. It's nobody says that. More or less how it's spelled. Nice.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized.
Excellent.
Access granted.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, that this is a good hallway. This spells comfort and relaxation. There's nothing wrong with long dark hallways and red lights and torture chairs. Bunches and bunches of torture chairs in numbered rooms. Also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Yeah, no, that's wonderful. This, I'm sure we're not gonna run into any weird bioengineered freaks.
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
Her story, that's a different game.
It's okay. What's your name?
Nina Sullivan. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I'd heard Cape Town was dangerous, but I thought with all the security around...
Cape Town? South Africa?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out. They drugged me, I think. I was on vacation in Cape Town at the end of the summer. I was going to be starting senior year in the fall, and I wanted to have an adventure. My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist then?
No. I've
Nice,
never done
subtle.
anything wrong. Never demonstrated against anything or anything. But neither have most of the girls here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
Yeah, about this area. What is going on here?
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear
Hey,
like
Gracie.
the others?
How are you?
What's been going on back here?
I don't know. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I
They're
don't know
checking
what
the
they-
augment compatible subjects.
Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't, some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else. Another facility maybe, somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think
Getting
that?
real tired all of a
Because of the
sudden.
way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
What about the men in charge?
Hold on. You said they were coming back? Who? Burke? Is he behind this?
I'm not sure. He comes around, but not that often. I know he gives the orders around here, but he doesn't seem all that interested in us beyond some psych tests and questioning. He mostly leaves us to the doctors or scientists or whatever they are.
Tell me about these scientists. Is one of them a woman named Reed?
I don't know. I mean, there is a woman, but her name is
Yeah,
Kathy.
she's moved on anyway, I think.
I heard the guard call her that. She seems different. Like she doesn't like what they're doing to us. I can't help but think she's being forced to do these things. The others just treat us like animals. It's horrible. I just want to go home.
Whoa, that is harsh.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like.
That is harsh.
Please.
Kind of true, but
I
harsh.
can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the two doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
Oh god.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go?
doing
I'm still
good
the best
too.
chance
Thank
you've
you for
got,
asking,
but
Gracie.
you have to be patient.
Getting a little tired for some reason. It's been a long day as well,
Don't
though.
go. You changed your mind. You'll let me out now? Please, they'll be back and I'll disappear like all the other women.
I'm sorry.
Wow. So, talk about player agency.
I just want to go home.
Nina Sullivan. Ethnicity IC1? South Africa. Associations, low risk. Canadian student. No visible augmentation. No counterindications. Descent. Irish UK, no pre-existing conditions, no augmentations. A negative. Genetic markers well within acceptable values. Discontinuing protocol. Oh god, awaiting transfer to lab. Sorry, lady. That is horrible, though. You're literally being forced to abandon her. There is no choice. Leanne Wood? Oh god. Jane Doe. Cooperative, present of social enhancers. MP field renders subject unresponsive. Asian in origin, or Chinese, I guess? Sino? Telemetry, increased throughput capacity 134, lifespan to be determined. God. What do they do with these people? So they are indeed, as I figured, experiments, augmentation experiments. This is how they're trying to crack all the augmentations, isn't